Readings, predictions, right? So I'm working on Aries. And so the overall energy for the year is personal power. This is becoming the master of your own destiny, realizing that you're the one that holds the power. Okay, so let's just keep that in mind as we move forward. January, February, and March. I did this in 4 pieces, like kind of like the seasons. January, February, March is the first one, and I feel like there is some kind of trouble that you're facing, like inner struggle. What's your battle? So they're kind of giving us a clue here with the colors on the card. Orange, sacral chakra, green, heart chakra, and blue, throat. So it's saying choose your battles, right? It's like you're facing something inside of yourself, you know? Could be about love. It could be about like an old wound from when you're a child, right? But I feel like, the judgment card is here with Blossom. So I feel like your soul does know the answer to this, whatever this problem is, right? And so the next 3 cards that I pulled out from a different tarot deck are these 3. So again, with the sacral chakra, I'm going to say this could be about a lover or it could be about your childhood. And I feel like something happened here that is sad, right? It's worrisome. The Nine of Swords, it's about nightmaring. It's about having nightmares about a situation. And Seven of Wands is about protecting. It's also about loyalty. Um, it's about you being loyal to possibly your family, right? And the Six of Cups. And maybe there's some kind of something there. But I'll show you what came out is the inner child as well as the loyalty, which both come out in this upper thing, right? So I feel like this is an inner child wounding. And as far as your love message comes, it says that there's a new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Remember that personal power card about you being the master of your own destiny, whatever you want, right? Okay, so there's a new beginning, and I feel like it's coming. I feel like your soul is definitely leading you because of the 20 card, where it comes out. It's actually kind of making itself known to you. Like, this is what we are. This is our power. This is who we are right here. It's not the body that you think. It's this big energy ball of fire, right? So anyway, I feel like you have a new beginning, and I also feel like the light of the world is here. This is a card talking about your higher self trying to get a hold of you and you being too busy to answer. Like you're not hearing it, you're not paying attention. We'll start to clarify some of this, right? Because I want to know, like, what kind of demons are you facing there with those 3 big heads, right? It definitely looks like it's an inner child thing. It's saying it like 3 times. Tell me what the 7 of Wands is. You got 7 of Wands twice. It's the big head card, and let me show you. So both of these are 7 of Wands. Like you're facing something, and it's deep. It could have to do with love, too, with that green in there, right? And loyalty as well. Came out 2 times. So I feel like you have some kind of fear or some kind of limiting belief about yourself. Probably came from when you were a child, right? And Spirit is saying, like, that's something we have to let go. Like your higher self is saying, like, this is blocking you from me. You know, like your human is so wrapped up in fear that you can't hear your higher self. And I feel like there's all kinds of stuff like being made right in this energy, but only if you hear it, only if you see it, right? So it might be a challenge, you know, for you to do just that, you know. I feel like there's a need for you to start loving yourself, start seeing the fire, bring that fire back into you. You know what I mean? Because I feel like you're so scared and you're so um, emotional. Tell me more about what's going on here. Tell me about the inner child. Tell me what the inner child needs from Aries. What does the inner child need from Aries? Okay, so there's some kind of a toxic pattern that you have here, and it could have to do with masculine energy. You know, maybe you have some kind of toxicity wrapped around masculine energy. Um, and it probably comes from your inner child. I feel like you are getting an awakening here, but I do feel like it's like there's a warning here about missing the opportunity, right? Because your higher self is wanting to change some things. I feel like this toxic pattern is what needs to be released, right? It's the thing that hurts you. It's the thing that makes you feel guarded. It's definitely got to do with the masculine energy. So it could be about a lover. It could be about a boss. It could be about a father figure, right? Or anyone who has masculine energy and what you have that attached to that, right? Um, I do feel like your higher self is trying to get a hold of you here. It's saying it in this card, like they're knocking on the door, but you're like busy doing something. This is your higher self. This is new information that's going to set you free. And if you're too busy to pay attention during when they're knocking on your door or whatever, they're still coming. You know, it's obvious here. It's obvious that they're still coming. They just might have to make a bigger display for you. You know what I'm saying? Like a bigger display, like a dream that's real, you know, like you're seeing it and then you remember it. And somehow it causes you to make big change. So let's see, tell me what the higher self wants. What is the higher self telling Aries? Okay. I feel like what they're doing is they're bringing in some energy of value. Like, I feel like they want you to know that you're valuable. And I feel like the toxic pattern that you've been in, um, I don't feel like you feel like that. Tell me what happened in the inner child? What happened back here? What's this toxicity that's got them stuck? What exactly is it? This is the thing that makes you feel like you're not enough. You know, it makes you feel like you don't have any value. And so Spirit is bringing in something that's showing you your value, you know? But I want to know what happened in the beginning, like to cause it. Okay, the Nine of Wands is here, a lot of stuff. Look what's at the bottom, the Judgment card again. So this is 2 times. This is about you loving yourself unconditionally. This is about you reframing your thoughts about all the problems that you've had in your life, all the sadness, right? All the broken relationships, all the times that you've invested in love and it didn't work out. It was more painful than anything else. I feel like each one of these wounds um, definitely leaves a scar. You know what I mean? It definitely leaves a scar. But there's this point in time where we switch around the way we feel about that Nine of Wands, because I feel like what you realize is like the way we learn is through difficulty. You know what I mean? We do. Think about anything that you've ever learned. It usually isn't just, super fast. It's something that take, especially deep lessons, it takes a lot from us. But I feel like there's a big transformation coming in for you about all of this pain, right? There could be another person involved, but I feel like what's happening is you're finding this stability. And you might be finding it all by yourself, just choosing what's best for you and walking away from whatever doesn't serve you, you know. Definitely having a transformation here about this childhood wounding. I feel like you see it differently, you know. And once you see it differently, everything changes, because I saw the Six of Wands. You know what I mean? Like, it's telling me, like, you have like this big, huge, giant success and applause and everything else coming for you, as soon as you work through this energy. I'm not going to lie, this looks like a tough energy. January, February, March, Aries. It could be, you know. So let's ask, what can they do to help themselves through this energy in the January, February, and March? Tell me advice for Aries. What can they do to help themselves, like, reframe their thoughts? Okay, so it's transformation and hermit. So what they're telling me, what you can do to help yourself here, is go inside and talk to your higher self, because it is your higher self that's making the showing up here, right? It's your higher self going like, yeah, we know you're feeling pretty shitty, but let us show you something different. Like, I don't see, the hangman isn't here, but that's the energy of it. It's like, let me show you from my perspective. Let me show you what it looks like from here, from your higher self. Um, because from your human point of view, you feel like you have to guard yourself. You feel have to watch what you say. You feel like you have to, like, keep your heart to yourself and not share it with other people because they just hurt you. There's a lot of this kind of energy here. Like, so the advice is that there's a transformation coming, and I feel like what needs to be let go of are these old beliefs, and they're definitely from childhood. They're your whole life long. They're pain associated with love. And I feel like what you're learning and what your higher self is taking you to is 10 cups, which is unconditional love. And I feel like, by the end of March, you're going to feel that love. You are. You're going to feel it maybe even from your higher self, your higher self causing you to do things different, see things different, and respond different. And it becomes so that you attract different responses, different realities, you know? Okay, so April, May, and June, your general message is that there's some kind of movement and there's alignment with your higher self. And it all begins with share the love. It's talking about a broken heart and the way we mend it. And the way we mend it is through other people. We love on them. We offer them love. Every time we do, it heals their heart and ours. And it doesn't matter who it is, This love changes your reality. It puts you in a transformation, and your energy is different. It's changing your energy. Temperance card. You're going from this scared, stuck energy to a free flowing chariot movement, right? Body, mind, soul lining up together. That's what I'm seeing here. I feel like another way to do this, to heal, to get aligned, is to connect with nature. That's just one message that came out here. And I also feel like, as far as like money is concerned, I feel like there's a change coming in your work, or maybe the way you see money, or the way you spend money, or just the value you assign to money. You know what I mean? Um, okay. So for love, it says, I got an oracle card, right? And it says, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. So, Aries, I feel like there's a new love coming in. You know who she's loving right there is that tree. And remember the connect with nature card. I feel like, honestly, understanding that connection with all that is, it does change our vibe too. And I feel like you're in alignment as well. And that's how come there's new love coming in, is what I think. Your spiritual path. I looked at the Akashic deck, and a number 20 card came out again, which is, um, the same one here. So you're really having some kind of a interlude with your higher self this year, a big one. Like, it's for the first 6 months, we're talking about this inner inner self, like, coming to the surface, showing you the bigger picture, aligning with you, changing your energy, changing your circumstances, transforming your life. And I feel like what you're understanding with this number 20 card is called will, wisdom, and mind. It's power, balance, and expression. This is ascended master energy. So I feel like what this is kind of saying is, like, either you have a number 33 life path, or you are working with ascended masters and on that journey. Um, I feel like this card is also talking about, the realization that divine forces move through you. You know what I mean? Like, you're realizing that there's more to life than just this human perspective, this human body, this human, this 3D world that we live in, right? I feel like there's, in April, May, and June, I feel like you're really feeling confident about yourself, about what you've discovered about your higher self, about your alignment, about how strong you are. I also feel like there's a lot of peace during this time. Spirit is saying, like, there's a peaceful time here. So make sure to enjoy it. Make sure to feel grateful for it. That's what changes our energy, like temperance card. So I feel like, Spirit is still working with you, changing your energy, giving you this peace, giving you all this enlightenment that that changes you. Tell me what this looks like, this time of peace and well, wisdom in mind. Okay, so it's kind of like you're going from, like, this place of indecision, and, like, I'm not really going to do anything, I'm not watching, and you're realizing your higher self is showing you, like, every single thing you've ever done has value. You know what I mean? This is Seven of Pentacles. Should I stay or should I go? I have planted seeds, but maybe you feel like you haven't seen enough growth in your life. And you're feeling like a little bit like, I don't know, you know, I don't know about this whole thing. But I feel like what's changing is this, it's your soul coming out, and it's opening up your heart space. And I think that's why this two comes in, this two of forces, being confident, knowing what you believe, and just owning it. You don't have to be afraid to share how you feel. You don't have to be afraid to offer the love either. With the three up here, it's like, offering love wherever you go, kindness, right? Okay, so in July, August, and September, um, I feel like you're getting ready, like, you know, over here you're getting aligned. You have totally transmuted energy. Your higher self is definitely you and them going same direction, looking at the, you know, same bigger picture. You both have the same goal. You're finally like in tune with your higher self, which is huge, right? Because when we come here as the soul, I mean, you know, and that's what the whole tarot is about, the fool's journey. You know, we come here with a blank slate. And in this day and age, like, I feel like there's a lot of people who are getting aligned. I don't know that this has been going on, you know, for generation after generation. But I feel like more and more people are understanding the bigger picture. And I feel like you are. And I feel like you are trusting your soul and taking the power back into your own self. And this is about you becoming the master of your own destiny. You and your soul, same direction. You're ready. I mean, because you have had a full-on awakening here to your soul, and you realize it. Oh my God, like this human is just the vehicle. So I feel like you're trusting your higher self here with the Zero card. That's the Fool card we were just talking about. You're starting on a brand new journey. You get to take the lead. I mean, the ball is in your court. The fire is in your hands, right? And I feel like that's what's going on July, August, and September. And I feel like, you know, there could be like this little place in you that says still, like, where exactly should I put my energy in, right? And then the Hermit card comes out saying, like, you know, anytime you have a question for your higher self, you just connect and ask, you know? I feel like the answer that you're going to find is going to be about following your heart. It's about, you know, King of Cups. It's about leading with love. The next card that comes out that's clarifying this is you are free. You know what I mean? As far as your finances go, I feel like you're considering changing jobs. I feel like, you know, like maybe you feel like I don't know, what you're doing isn't necessarily in alignment, right? So, Three of Pentacles, there's kind of like Three of Pentacles could be like an offer, right? I see the Queen of Cups. You now have a pair here, King and Queen of Cups. So, there could also be like when this person comes in, it could work into a love situation. But at any rate, I feel like it's a new beginning in Pentacles, right? I feel like you're free to decide what you want to do here with the Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. I kind of feel like maybe what happened is you're not sure because that seven is there. It's kind of like, should I stay? Should I go? Like you're not quite sure. And we are clarifying work. So I feel like you're a little confused. I feel like you have a new offer to start something brand new and you don't know what to do. And I feel like just part of that is like surrendering to your higher self. Like, what do you want, soul? Like, where should we go? Okay, so for love in July, August, and September, it says, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. Tell me what's in Aries' heart. Okay, Temperance. So this is about balance. It's about learning the art of transmuting energy, right? It's definitely not something everyone's gifted in. And then the King of Cups. Remember, he was just here, up here. So you could very well have someone coming in that's offering love. It's because of all the work you're doing, and they are a vibe match, and this person is exciting. They excite you. Page of Wands. Like this is like feeling like a teenager, you know, feeling like I'm free. Remember that card? I'm free. Yeah, so I feel like that's kind of happening. So now you've got the Seven of Wands. And in this one, it's Seven of Forces. It's about balance. This reminds me of a Libra kind of card. Um, and then the Divine Position. So this is can be a person that's coming in to heal you and teach you, or it might be you that is getting the gift of healing with all this heart activated action here with the king, right? So I feel like you're leading with love and you're excited. I feel like your energy's changing. And I do feel like, honestly, Aries, you're figuring something out, like a new gift you have. Word and thought, belief and feeling are what heals the self as well as teaching others. So you could be helping others, teaching others, you know, how to move through the energy. But I get more like of a healing vibe here. So, you know, maybe that's why you're so confused about what you want to do, you know, with the, because you're confused when this offer comes in and you're like, I don't know, is this it, soul? Like, is this where I should go? I feel like whatever I feel like you're confused if it's not got something to do with healing work. Because I feel like, honestly, Aries, I feel like healing work is a big part of your destiny. But again, you are the master of your own destiny. I'm just here to tell you that there's balance coming. Um, I feel like you have healing abilities, and maybe that is the direction. And then at the bottom of the deck, I'm having Ten of Pentacles here. So I feel like this is what's going to bring in the whole enchilada, the Ten of Pentacles, you know, like the things that you desire, the 3D things. This can be family, this can be a lover, this can just be like camaraderie between people, you know? So something big is happening here. You're free. You're free. I love that card. July, August, and September, you are really feeling free. Now, in October, November, December, I feel like you're walking away from some kind of idea that you're a victim, is what I'm kind of seeing. Like, I feel like you're just tired of it. And you're like, you know, these really, all these things that I was talking about, remember, it was came out over here. It did. Knight of Wands. And now you're here again with another Knight of Wands. And this time, you're walking away from the victim part. You're just walking away. You're like, this isn't even working for me anymore, right? You're looking past through your life. And what you're finding is that everything that happened was a soul plan success. You know what I'm saying? That's what the cards are saying. Um, you're looking back through your life and you're realizing that you planned it all. Because your soul has really made itself known to you. There's a lot of magic happening this year, I feel like, with the soul coming and making itself known. Now, as far as your career goes, I feel like you're moving in another direction, October, November, December. I feel like you and your soul have something planned to do together. You could have another person coming in that's a soul friend, because I have the soul recognition card here with the Two of Cups. And look at this star card too, right? So all three of these cards are kind of talking about the same thing. And There's a Six of Swords taking you to this energy. I mean, it's going in that direction. It's taking you toward the Two of Cups and toward the Star card, right? It's somebody that your soul knows, you know? It's someone that your human identifies as a soul friend. Your human knows it. Okay, so I kind of feel like something different is happening for your work. I feel like it's more aligned with your soul. Let me see if I can get some kind of hint. What are you guys doing for work here? Tell me what you're doing for work. The Star, the Two of Cups, and the Six of Swords. What does that mean? And soul recognition. I mean, it almost looks like you have something to do with someone specific. You know what I mean? This Two of Cups. Who's your star? Who's your wish fulfillment? It could be dealing with an Aquarius. You could. Now, the Six of Pentacles is coming out. Equal give and take. Five of Wands and the King of Wands. Okay. So I kind of feel like whatever you're doing, I feel like it might be, I don't know if you have to work with other people, maybe. Maybe there's more than, one person coming in. But I feel like you need to have courage and strength to go into this. It is something you had planned, Six of Pentacles. It's equal give and take. It's a good situation. But I do feel like, I don't know if it's going to feel like you have to compete or something like that. Um, if this is a love situation, maybe that's what happened, is like you had to compete for this person's attention. But what it taught you was strength, right? So the love card here with the Lover's Oracle says passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. So you could be feeling like a lot of this king energy, King of Wands energy, right? That is your energy, um, Aries, right? Just strong, passionate, sure of yourself, um, sexy. Okay, let's see. On the spiritual path with the Akashic deck, you have the King of Keys and the Six of Keys. So I feel like this is really about your money here. I feel like you are able here to manifest whatever you want. And I feel like you're manifesting it by doing something that you are working on. Like you've been working on it. Looks like you work on it. Like maybe it's a hobby. Maybe it's a second little, it's just a little thing that you like to do and you're really good at it. And it says here, so King of Keys, he is about being able to manifest money, right? King Midas, everything he touches turns to gold. And the Six of Keys here is saying keep going and watch your money increase, right? In Crescent Moon. And funny enough, you have the Six of Pentacles here as well, right? So I really do feel like you have a soul friend coming in, and I feel like there is some kind of magnetic pull to this person. I feel like you do realize that you're soul friends, and I feel like you're figuring out something really major about yourself and about your manifesting abilities and the ability to actually create the life you want. This whole reading has been about that, you know, creating the life that you want. And I feel like there is a soul friend involved. I feel like there's love coming, transformation, 10 cups, so much soul activity, 10 pentacles, right? So I feel like the year looks good overall, like plenty of money, plenty of love. I feel like heart activation. I feel like you and your soul are on one page. You're figuring out, like, oh my God, I can create my own reality. And so it is. So you just set out to do it. Don't forget about this, some kind of like this healing. I feel like it's part of your journey, part of your soul path, right? Is to be this divine physician, which is a pretty big deal, if you ask me. You know, like Spirit says, yeah, like you're going to be the healer. You're the healer, Aries. You know, you're the healer. It's just who you are. You just have the gift. Oh, there they are. Man, I lost all my piles of cards. I just should probably put them all in one pile. But I got like 10 different decks, so there's piles like everywhere. So this looks like a pretty dang good reading. It starts out kind of wobbly here. You know, January, February, and March. It's like you're healing something really big, you know, something that's been bothering you for a long time. So, but I see freedom coming. I see you figuring out the fact that you can create your own destiny, which is pretty cool. Okay, let's see here. So I guess that's all I got. I guess you guys don't have to watch me put these cards away. I think I'm gonna do a live today, so I guess that will be the last of these for today. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching, liking, sharing, and commenting, and subscribing. Love you guys.